Merry almost Christmas and welcome back to the New London 30-Minute Podcast. Today I'm joined with Sadie and Brenna and we're going to talk about Christmas because it's almost Christmas. Or is Christmas. One or the other.
Yeah.
So starting off, I have a Santa hat.
I have an elf hat.
I had antlers.
Yay. Okay, so what are your guys' Christmas traditions?
Well, we usually cook food like the night before, and then we go to bed, and then we open presents in the morning, or like early afternoon, and then we do nothing for the rest of the day.
Right. I feel like once you open presents, there's nothing to do except, because like, okay, this is going to sound bad, but personally with most of the stuff that I get for Christmas, I get like kind of bored of it after like the first couple times. Like I was even like that as a kid. Like I'd get like a Barbie or something and I'd like play with it for like 10 minutes and I'd be like, okay, I'm done. Now what?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like after that there's nothing to do, but I don't know. Brenna?
I just, open our stockings, and we take the stocking stuff out, and then our parents get up, and then we open our presents, and then we do nothing for the rest of the day.
Right. So I didn't actually even know that people like genuinely did stockings.
I genuinely do stockings every year.
I know, but like I never
Our cats
knew
have
that.
stockings too.
Really?
Yes, we put treats in there.
That's actually really cute. Are they like small? 'Cause
No, they're like normal size. We
Oh,
just stuff them with
that's
treats.
lame.
We stuff them with treats and little toys.
Imagine like a
Crazy.
cute little like small stocking because it's like, oh, it's for the cat.
I have a tiny little stocking.
That's
I don't
actually
know
so
where
cute.
it is, but it's somewhere in my house.
What if you just wore stockings as socks?
They probably make stocking socks.
Aren't they just like socks? Isn't
Well,
that what a
They're just
stocking is?
big socks.
Isn't
I
it
know
just a
some people
sock?
that refer to stockings as socks. They're like, you gotta get the socks out of the drawer. It's like, what do you mean socks out of the drawer?
The
They're like-
socks out of the
they're like-
drawer.
they're like the
Merry
Christmas socks.
guys. Go get the socks out of
Or
the
they're
drawer.
like- or they're like the Christmas socks. I'm like, you mean stockings? No, the socks. What?
Oh.
Stockings.
That's
Huh.
It's always
festive.
older people. Older people call them
It's not
socks.
festive,
It's not
festive at all.
festive.
What do you? What if it was like? Are your stockings like regular, like red and white?
Yeah, we had to get new ones to match because we had like ones that were mismatched from because like my parents bought them for like them and Emily, and then like I came around like 7 years later and there's like different stockings because they don't keep the same stockings every year, so we just finally got matching ones.
But
Yeah.
they're like the regular red and white.
Yeah, we
Oh.
had ones that were red and green, and then there was like ones that were like red and gold and green.
I remember the one and only time my family ever did stockings. We like decorated them with like our names and stuff on the like white part of it. So it was like isn't it called like puffy paint? Isn't that what that
Yeah.
stuff's called? We use like puffy paint and we like wrote like our names and stuff and like decorations. And yeah, that was the only time my family ever did stockings. And up until then, I didn't even know that people actually did them.
We did them once, and that was it.
See?
Yeah,
and I
we
don't
do
know
it
why
every
we
year.
don't
It's
do
the
it
first thing
anymore.
we open, and then like that's where we get all like the little like candies and.
But that
Like-
shows, like, I like that your family's, like, traditional like that, though. Like, I like that because my family's not like that. And we always open our presents, like, before actual Christmas, even though it's, like, technically Christmas because it'll be, like, 2 o'clock in the morning. So it'll be, like, technically Christmas, but we always open them before we go to bed that night. And so, like, I like that some families keep it traditional and they're like, we wake up and then we open presents.
They make their coffee, and then they complain about how early it is.
It's only 9.
And then
it's
me and
only
Lauren
9.
are like shaking our presents like.
Do you guys start with the bigger presents? Like the heavier, bigger
I just
kind
kind of grab around, like.
yeah,
and-
just whichever one's closer, I guess.
Yeah.
Whichever one's closer.
Well,
so I
because
got the
usually like
middle.
there's some like
Yeah.
towards the middle, and then they're like kind of like spanned out, and it's
Mhm.
like I'm like I usually save like the biggest for last
Right.
because I'm like if it's something really really big and it's like something that I've been wanting, and it's like wow, I'm gonna want to wait till like the end. But then usually the big presents are like disappointing. I also had a
Low key.
I had
The biggest ones are always the most disappointing.
Yeah.
Low
I
key.
had a dilemma when I was younger. There was always one of us out of the three would get the big present. And there was like 4 years where it wasn't mine. It was either Lauren or Emily's because Lauren was still a baby, so Lauren was getting baby toys. And then Emily was graduating. She was getting, graduation
a
gifts.
car.
And then
It's
I
just,
would
like,
be
in the box.
I would be looking at for the giant present. Doesn't say my name.
It's like wow.
That would be depressing.
But now
I
there's
would
2
be
kids, so
hurt.
it can be more even than there's not 3 where it's like, well, you
I get really nervous opening presents because, like, okay, my thing is I'm I don't like to hurt people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if I absolutely hate it, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So that's why I hate opening presents. But I love getting presents at the same time.
Are you gentle with your wrapping paper? Or do you just like...
No.
Who
Good
is
to say.
gentle with their wrapping
I'd be
paper?
like, okay, sometimes I'll like start gentle. Like I'll be like, okay, well maybe I should start in this corner because it's like taped all nice. Let me just start. And then at a certain point, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Do this.
What are you gonna do? Save it?
Or
like,
they tape it to like the box of the thing that is the
I
present,
hate when
and it's
that
like,
happens.
it's
and
like,
you're like,
mm.
and then there's still some of it left when you're like open
Yeah.
all the way, and you're like, okay, well now what am I gonna do?
And then there's like the trash bag in the living room that you're
Oh, yeah.
stuffing all the wrapping paper in, and then yep, your cat playing with the wrapping paper. It's pretty great.
yeah, of course. With some hard hitting questions, what is the worst present you've ever received?
I don't know,
I don't know.
because I probably blocked that out of my memory.
I like.
She's like, that's me blocking stuff out of my memory.
It might have been clothes when I was like younger,
Mhm.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
was always like, I mean, now if I get clothes, I'm like, ooh, clothes.
Ooh, close.
But like when I was younger, I was always like, but I wanted like a toy. I didn't want
I like
clothes.
clothes.
I think the worst one I ever received was underwear. And
Well,
it was
I'm pretty sure I've received underwear.
like
for
you
Christmas.
could give me underwear any time of the year, and you choose to wrap it, make it look all pretty, and then I open it and it's like, come on,
It's underwear.
are you
Yeah,
serious right
yeah.
now? Like I was like,
Especially because you're the only girl with a bunch of brothers. It's
right,
like,
and I was like, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you
I've also gotten calendars for Christmas.
Count for like, what if it was for that year?
No, it's for
Like,
next
what if
year.
I got you a calendar, but it was a 2021 calendar?
I've had the same like Bob Ross calendar 2 years in a row, just
Right.
a different year, and it's like the same pictures and everything. It's like, okay, but I love it. I
Bob
love
Ross, man,
posters.
an icon.
Not posters,
truly.
calendars.
An icon.
What about? Oh my gosh, I want to use an advent calendar.
I
want
have
one
one.
so
I keep
bad.
forgetting to do it, but it's like the cheap chocolate. It was like $2,
Oh,
but it's
Yeah.
not good chocolate. But I keep forgetting to do it. I probably like 3 or 4 days behind. And then we got one for my cats. I have one with
I've seen
treats,
one for dogs.
but the treats are hard. and my
Sadie's
cats-
like, yeah, I know.
The
I've seen
treats
all
are
over my
hard, and my
For You
cats
page.
can't
Do
eat
you
them.
have like an advent calendar for your dogs?
I do not, but I want to get one.
You totally should.
I
I
totally
think
should.
they would love that.
Well,
yeah,
you got,
it's
like-
free treats, obviously.
You get the
food.
sock one, and you open them all.
I love socks.
Did you
I know
guys
you
see
do.
the
Socks.
Chanel one?
No. Oh, yeah.
He like no.
Wasn't it like $500 or like
no,
really
it was like
expensive?
it was like $5,000.
$5,000.
It was in the
expensive.
thousands. It
Yeah.
was super expensive,
But it sucked.
but it was super stupid because like there was nothing good in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, why is this crazy expensive advent calendar?
Because of the brand,
Well, yeah,
brand name.
duh, but like still.
It's name brand stuff, so it's gonna be expensive, even if
Imagine
it's like,
a
trash
Gucci,
quality.
a Gucci,
A Gucci advent calendar.
What would be in it? Like a Gucci belt. Oh my gosh! Imagine you just like open like, oh, day 13, and it's like a whole
Slides.
Gucci
Whole
purse.
Gucci.
It's a Gucci purse.
Ooh, we got
And you're like,
slides.
ooh, Gucci slides.
Ooh,
It's
a
okay.
I
wallet.
saw this one where this woman got like heels. Like she just pulled it out and it's just like these pink heels with like a bow, and I'm like, so you're just getting free shoes?
Like-
so you're
like-
just getting shoes now?
Like really?
Yeah,
But what if they weren't her size?
they fit her perfectly, and
okay,
I'm just like,
now that's scary.
That's- yeah.
That's not even cool. That's
That's what I was
just
thinking.
scary. I'd be like, I'm creeped out.
yeah, I was like, okay, how are these gonna fit? Because it's like an advent calendar. And
Do you
I'm
think
like,
you could buy it like in store? Like, do you think if you went to Walmart, you could find like a Chanel advent calendar?
Definitely not.
But like, I couldn't imagine spending all that money for it. That's why, if I ever do get an advent calendar, it
Why would
be
I
like-
spend that much money? Period. On a box.
that's a good point.
On a box.
But
with
you
little-
do have to think that every day of the month is something new. So I mean, I get that it's like crazy expensive, but considering that you get something new for every day of the month, that's pretty cool. I'm
suppose.
serious.
I
Not
suppose.
saying that you guys should buy the Chanel advent calendar.
Like,
I don't
save
even
up
have
our
that much money. Who has that much money at our
Somebody's
age?
saving up their
that's
money
like-
all year, and then December rolls around, they're like, "I'm getting the Chanel
getting the
advent
Chanel one.
calendar."
and then they get disappointed because it's like a little tiny bag that you put rocks in. Like,
You can put rocks in.
you put
Have you
rocks
seen
in.
the crystal ones? But they're
No.
glass. They're not real crystals.
Oh, well then
and
I
people
don't
get
care.
upset about it because they're like,
I mean,
and
they're,
crystals
they're
don't
so
even cost that
pretty.
much. You could just get them.
They would still be pretty, but it'd be more for decorative.
Yeah, it'd be
than-
more for
Yeah.
decorative. It'd have no real value, which would be upsetting. because they're like not expensive, but they're more expensive because they're supposed to be crystals. But no, it's glass. You're being pranked.
It's glass.
You're being punked.
Silly goose.
Silly goose. Did you? Okay. What are you guys' favorite Christmas movies?
Home Alone. It's not like my favorite, but like it's up there.
That is a solid answer.
I actually watched it I watched it on Sunday, both of them.
That is a solid answer.
I have
Did
a
you
few
see?
different
Isn't there a
ones.
new one?
Yeah.
Isn't it stupid?
I started watching it on Disney Plus. I hated it.
I saw like a preview or something of it, and I was like, ew.
And it's like they're rich, and this kid goes into his like car, and he starts watching like Roadrunner, and he falls asleep, and his like family leaves. And there's this guy, he stole like a doll from a guy's house.
Right.
And so this guy's like trying to break into his house, getting the doll back. And I'm just sitting there like,
You're
what?
like, what is this? Is just not
What
what
is
I
this
signed up for.
about?
Home Alone is really good. Ew, why did I just roll my R? I was like, really good. I didn't do it on purpose.
I don't think I have a lot of different ones that I love. I love Rudolph. I love The Grinch. I love.
Do you like The Grinch or do you like How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
The original or the Jim Carrey?
Because
Carrey.
there's
Love
two.
Jim Carrey.
Love
Stand
the
him.
Jim Carrey one.
The one with the God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. That one with the animated one. The
Oh,
I don't
animated
really
one.
like. I don't really like the animated
where they're
one.
coming through and they're like, and it's scary.
I don't really
It's
like
not
the
scary.
animated one
It's not
very
scary.
much.
It's
but it's
funny,
like,
and
yeah.
that's the point of it.
I also like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I love the Santa Claus movies. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Love it.
love it.
I watched it the other night while I was wearing a Christmas shirt for it that my
Elf.
dad got. That
Look, I'm
didn't.
wearing an elf shirt.
Elf.
I don't think I've never fully watched it.
Yeah.
You just
But
told me.
I know like the key points. I mean, not the key points, but I know like some points about it, like the gross spaghetti.
Oh, yeah. With the
What
maple
even
s-
it?
The maple syrup, candy corn.
Nasty.
Yeah.
he's the idiot.
And he's like obsessed with sweets, and he loves sweets.
He's obsessed with
And
Santa.
then he goes to the mall and
Loves
he's like,
Santa.
he's like
Oh
Santa.
my God, Santa! 9 o'clock, and Santa's coming to town. Oh my God, Santa! Oh.
Love
What
that.
an icon. I think my favorite Christmas movie is a really stupid, low budget Hallmark movie. It's called
I love
It's called
Christmas
A Bride
Hallmark
for
movies.
Christmas, and there's another one that has the exact same premise, but a different like cast of people, and like it's supposed to be like different or whatever, but it was like literally exactly the same as A Bride for Christmas. And I was watching, I was like, this is actually the dumbest thing ever, because I love A Bride for Christmas. Okay, I guess I should give you guys the premise about it. So it's like he's supposed to get somebody to marry him, or to at least say yes to his proposal by Christmas, because he wants to be promoted in his office. So he like finds this girl, and he's like, yeah, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. And they almost get married, and then she finds out about it. It's a whole deal. And I actually really like it. I'm going to be honest, it's one of my favorite things to exist on this planet Earth. And I watch it every year, sometimes not even around Christmas. I watched it around Halloween the last time. I was like, yeah, chilling here. Halloween, watching A Bride for Christmas. Love my life.
That's fun.
So yeah.
You ever listen to Christmas music like halfway through the year
Yeah.
just to feel
Yep.
something?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I was listening to like the Why
Just
Don't
to
We
be
Christmas
happy
music?
for
Be
once
happy.
in your life.
I was listening to, like,
Just,
the-
tears streaming down her face.
The Why Don't We Christmas music. I was listening to
Oh.
that in like July. I was
Oh.
like vibing. I made Bliv play it in the gym. She let me.
I thought you said Lynn. I was like,
No.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. I was like, Hamilton? What is he? I made him play it, yeah.
No, I made her play it, and then a bunch of like the basketball players came in because they had a game that day, I think, and they were just like
Oh,
didn't
I
look
remember
very,
that.
They didn't look very happy. I was like
Yeah,
vibing
no.
to Why Don't We or whatever, and they're just like kind of like sitting there.
I don't even want to
Didn't they
talk
bring in a
about Why Don't
speaker
We,
and start
but-
playing their own music?
Yes, they did. Because
Yeah.
they're very annoying. I
Yeah.
can't say that,
There's
but whatever.
something in my eyeball.
Probably your eyeball.
Funny girl, everybody. Brenna Jacobs, the comedian.
I know I am. I work with children, so.
No, please.
Hey, you good?
Anyway,
If we're talking about Christmas music, yeah.
how about that tornado warning we had?
No,
December.
we're staying on topic.
I know, but it's in December. It's around Christmas time. Have you ever?
Imagine having a tornado on Christmas Day.
Have you ever in your life?
It's like ripping through the snow.
There's just snow flying everywhere. Just like,
I was joking about that
Decorations.
at work last night. I was like, what if we had an ice tornado?
oh, that
hmm.
wouldn't be fun.
Like, I'm thinking about like Sharknado, but with ice.
Oh, love Sharknado.
Ice NATO.
Okay,
It's
quick
Horrible.
little intermission.
horrible.
Sharknado is literally so bad, but
It's
that's what
so
makes it
bad,
so
but it's so
fun because it's literally the worst. And the acting in it, I was watching it the other day because they're on, is it Hulu? It's on something. And I was watching it and I was like, wow, this is absolutely terrible. This is possibly the worst thing that my eyeballs have ever had to witness, but I'm having the best
Yes.
time.
Yes.
I love Sharknado. Have you seen
Love it.
Sharknado?
Not fully, but I've seen like parts of it because my dad like.
That's all that matters.
My dad like turned channel. I'm just like, what the heck?
It's awesome. It's like the best, personal opinion. Anyways, intermission over with.
Back to
Christmas
Christmas.
music.
Love it.
Defrosting Mariah Carey.
That was a strange video. It's just like
Every
every time you hear that, it's just like
literally as soon as it starts, I feel like that's one of those things where it's like everybody knows it the second that it starts. So it's like
core memories.
I feel like it's like one of those songs where it starts and you just exchange a look. And
Yeah.
you're all just like
This stuff again.
I love All I Want for Christmas Is
love
You.
it.
I think it's
It's been
great.
so overplayed around me, and then it's just kind of like, eh.
But that's the point, you know? It's like, dude, can you imagine how much Mariah Carey be making every December?
She makes
Too
a
much.
lot.
Like,
She
it's
should
just,
share some
you
of
think
it.
she just got money bags showing up at her doorstep? December 1st, they're
Put
just
it in
like,
the vault. Put it in
they're
the
like,
vault.
Mariah,
She got one of
we're
the Jeffree Star
here.
vaults.
Here.
She probably got one of the
Mariah,
Jeffree
we've
Star
got your
Star
$30
vaults.
million. And she's like, oh, please, just take it to the
Just
backyard.
take it to the bag.
She's like, put it in the pool. It's emptied out because it's winter, so just put it in the pool.
She's like the Jeffree Star of Christmas music. She's got her vault full of. It's not. It's
Everyone.
not.
You
It's
could have
not.
been like the Beyonce.
The
and you're like,
Beyonce,
no, the
the
Jeffree
Jeffree
Star.
Star.
Well, no, she got her vault of money. You know, it's just from like December 1st to December 25th. That's just what it's called. That's the vault.
Do you think it'd be in cash or you think it's check?
I
I think they write her a fat check.
probably
Fat
a
check.
Probably
Every
a
couple
check.
weeks she gets a fat check. Because like that's a thing. Like every time somebody plays or like streams or something your song, it like you get money for it.
make
How many
money.
plays do you think it has on Spotify? Can
Too
I look
many.
that up? I'm looking it up right
Probably
now.
a lot.
like. It's probably on like one of the top.
It's probably one of the top played
No,
right
you know
now.
what's funny? As soon as you look up all, hang on.
All the boys that love war.
No.
This is the
No.
first thing.
No, no.
no, no,
No, no.
I don't think I've ever watched that.
I've watched it.
Wait, what was it again? Oh, wait.
I'll
Tell was
tell
that
you
the
before.
Because I'm still on Mariah Carey mode in my brain. So
I was sure all, and that was the first thing that came in my head.
Did you find it?
no, hang on.
No. I mean,
My stuff's taking a sec.
I have a Christmas playlist.
I have so many.
I just have one.
I have an issue.
I only have one. See, if you look up All I,
Oh,
well, actually, if you look up All, it's All Too Well, Taylor's version. But that's reasonable.
yeah.
Okay, how many plays does it have though?
You could just
I
look it
haven't
up.
had premium for that long, so I don't know. Oh no, I can just look up Mariah Carey because if you go, hang on, if you view artist,
Does she have?
what is 1,043,029,462?
That's a lot of commas.
Isn't that like 1 trillion?
1 trillion.
Or is that one? No, I think that's. Wait. How many places is that? 9 places. 1 and then 9 places after that. What's that? Hang on.
Big.
That's
Is that
a
1
lot.
billion?
Dang. That's a 10.
Wow.
Times
Mariah!
Now times that
Let's
how
make it
many?
bank.
Times that how much she gets paid for
Oh
each
my-
stream.
I'm about to look that up too.
That's man,
Like, how
she's
much does
probably-
Mariah Carey make?
Wow.
Does
Bro,
Mariah?
She should share some of that.
Look, literally, it's actually on here. It's how much does Mariah Carey make every Christmas? That's a genuine question. How much does Mariah Carey earn from All I Want for Christmas Is You every year?
A lot.
It says in 2019, Celebrity Net Worth calculated that Mariah Carey earns between $600,000 to $1 million each December from royalties.
Dang.
Sorry, as it turns out, per a 2017 report in The Economist, All I Want for Christmas Is You in the U.S. alone provided Mariah Carey with $60 million.
She could buy like 20 houses with that.
I'm sorry. First of all, over a billion, like well over a billion.
billion.
Like probably by this time next year it'll be 2 billion. Ugh. I
That's
couldn't
a
even.
lot.
I couldn't even imagine that.
What would you do with all that money? Like, what?
What
Make
would
a
you?
movie?
What did she do?
She made a movie.
What did she just do?
She did make a movie.
She did make a movie.
She made a movie about the song.
About the song, but it has nothing. Like
Nothing to do.
Nothing.
I need to stop hitting the table. Sorry, go ahead.
Song.
Nothing to do with the
Nothing to
song
do with the song.
whatsoever. It's literally about her dog sitting a puppy.
Yeah. Like, what?
Like,
Where
where's
are we
the
getting-
connection?
Where's the connection,
Where's
Mara?
the ties? I'm so confused. I think I want to meet Mariah Carey. I want to like shake her hand and be like, solid.
Wait,
That's
so
it. That's all I'd say. I wouldn't say anything else. I'd be like,
Just solid.
I wonder if she like spoils her kids with that money. I mean, she probably does, but like,
her and. Never mind.
who was it? Oh crap!
What do you think? What do you think celebrities get their like kids for Christmas?
Cars?
Like, what do you think
Sports
Stormy
cars?
Baby is gonna get for
Cars.
Christmas?
Oh.
If I had a lot of money,
Didn't somebody rent her like a whole school bus or something?
who?
What?
Somebody bought. Was it Stormy? Was it? Okay, I think it was Kanye, and I think he bought Stormy. No,
Why
not
was
Stormy.
Kanye buying Stormy?
No,
anything?
that's not his daughter.
Definitely
North, right?
Yeah.
North.
Northwest. Yeah.
Northwest?
Her. I think he bought her a school bus.
For what?
Because she was like, I want to be like regular kids and ride on a school bus. And he bought her a school bus. And everybody
Or
in the
maybe
Instagram
just,
comments were
like-
like, your kid just wants to be normal and you buy her a
And you
school
buy her a
bus?
school bus.
I could be completely wrong
Just
about
enroll
who it
her in
was that
public
bought that though, so
school.
just don't listen to me.
If you want her to be normal and enroll her in public school.
Imagine Northwest strolling into like New London Public High School.
She's being designer, just
She's in Gucci head to toe.
Gucci head to toe.
Gucci head to toe. We're just like, North?
What are you doing
I
here?
know, like if I had a lot of money, I wouldn't spoil my kids with
Sorry,
like
baby.
expensive
I'd spoil
things.
myself.
Me
I
too.
mean, I'd spoil myself, but my kids are like, I'm not gonna,
Oh my
make them little spoiled
gosh.
Look at how
brats.
much food you can buy.
What if you like bought your kid a private jet?
I
Like,
bet
what if you're
they
like,
do that.
you probably want to travel at some point, so here's a
So
private jet.
here's a private jet.
Just free it.
Yeah.
You can take flight lessons and learn how to fly it yourself too. Here's flight lessons. like what?
They're like 3, and you're just like telling them
You're
this.
like flight lessons.
Flight
It was
lessons.
like fresh out the womb.
No, but
Okay,
like,
you're
what
gonna be
would
a
you get your
pilot.
kid for Christmas? Like, realistically, if you were, okay, I'm thinking about like not the richest person in the world, but like a rich like celebrity. So the only thing I can think of is Beyonce. So imagine like, what would Beyonce get her kids for Christmas? Like realistically,
I think
that
the
like
most expensive thing I'd get is
idea.
probably a trampoline, at most. Like for my
really,
kid.
you think that's where it stops? Because I bet she's.
She found.
Well,
she
I
found
bet
all
you-
I
kinds
don't
of
bet
even
things.
know what you could get a kid.
Yeah, what could you get a kid with that much?
Like imagine.
Buy her half the world. Yeah, I don't know.
What if,
And like imagine it like under the tree. Like what? How big do you think their tree is? I bet that tree is 500 feet tall.
humongous.
That tree be. You're like,
Well, yeah, they
hang
got
on,
there
Stormy
was
baby, I have to put the star on the tree.
These,
and they're like climbing a
30
ladder.
foot tall ceilings in their house.
Right, like mansions. I'm just imagining a rich Christmas.
Wow.
But I feel like that would take away from Christmas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I feel like if your family was super rich and you're like, oh yeah, I'll probably just get like another like island or something for Christmas, like it's fine. Like I couldn't imagine that because it'd be so like lame.
and you'd
Not-
know what you were getting. Like you would have an idea of what you would get.
Right. You'd be like, yeah, mommy's gonna buy me another another airplane. So it's
Yeah, and Dad's
They're
getting
like-
me a brand new Bugatti because
Yeah.
like
brand new Bugatti.
because I got like higher than a D in a class.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah, my mom will probably just buy me into Harvard this year for Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Didn't Lori Laughlin do that?
oh,
Didn't she buy her daughter into?
she definitely did do that,
Yes.
and that was definitely very illegal.
Definitely very illegal. Don't do that.
Don't buy your kids into
Don't
Harvard,
buy your
guys.
kids into. Yeah, don't do
Anywhere.
that. Anywhere.
Don't buy your kids into anywhere. I'm still stuck on Mariah Carey's revenue every year. I'm sorry, it's just not leaving my brain. Over a billion
Over
streams.
$1 billion. That's not
I was
surprising.
like
though,
1,
like,
comma 0. They're like a billion.
$1 billion.
Oh my gosh. Okay, since we talked about Christmas trees, real or fake trees?
I like real ones, but fake ones are just kind of more convenient. But real ones smell amazing.
Fake ones are just easier.
I feel like they just sound so high maintenance.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
Having
gotta, you
a
have
real
to,
tree would be so
you have to
difficult.
keep it in water. I'm pretty sure you have to like put like crushed up aspirin.
Yeah,
aspirin?
see, then that's already too much
Aspirin.
Yeah,
work.
that's already too
I
much.
can hardly keep myself alive, let alone a whole Christmas tree for a month.
Well, then don't get it like right away. But then you're gonna be sitting there for like halfway through December. You're just no Christmas.
You're just
tree.
like, yeah, we're just hanging on for the Christmas tree that will be kept in water. I don't know. I can think of something
no,
funny
but they
to
make
say.
your house smell good. And my
You could
cat.
get air fresheners that smell like.
Well, I
trees.
know, but like
Smell like trees.
I know that, but just the experience
Imagine.
of watching it like shed all over your carpet and having to vacuum for the 5th time that day, it's
That's
great.
too much work.
It's great.
It's great.
What?
And then your vacuum smells nice too.
Per-
So when you dump the vacuum, it just smells like
But you know
pine.
what's funny? You could just get a fake tree and douse it in the tree perfume.
Don't
Tree
they?
perfume.
Don't they make? They should make.
Air
like,
freshener.
they should make like air freshener ornaments to like put on your tree.
Or you
I
could
think
just
they do.
They do.
You could just find like a
Probably.
little ornament thingy and just put it in air freshener.
Oh, you guys know like the
Poke
car,
at holes.
like the car trees?
Yeah.
Like the ones that you put in your car, just hang that on your tree.
Just hang those on
They
your
also
tree.
have,
Just
like-
Merry Christmas.
There's also ornaments. My
guys.
dad
Black
was talking to
ice.
me like there's an ornament that like makes bird noises and you put it in a tree. He had it when he was younger. It would like make the stupidest, most repetitive
Repetitivist?
repetitive noise, and it was so annoying. But he was playing the video, and my cat was just like,
Do you believe in Santa?
maybe.
Do you believe in Santa?
And his tiny little elves too.
Where are you, Christmas? Jim Carrey. How much do you think Jim Carrey makes?
Probably a
From,
lot.
like, the
Probably a
Grinch.
lot.
No, I'm sorry. Nobody's outshining Mariah.
Well, no, he definitely doesn't outshine Mariah.
Could you
Nobody.
imagine her like saying that, and then he
What do
just
you
pulls
think-
up in the Grinch outfit, just like
do you think that All I Want for Christmas Is You is the most streamed Christmas song?
Most likely.
What is the most streamed oh, okay, never mind. We'll figure that out some other time. Well, I had a good time talking about our Christmas traditions, so Merry Christmas, you guys, and see you next year.